Oh yeah, I see that.
Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop.
I had finished when it came out a new season. I seen all that shit. Where they came out with new episodes. Yeah.
Thicker the plot.
You trying to agree with it?
Thicker the bag. Beat them a bite. Now listen no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor. Driving.
How I'm feeling? How I'm feeling, nigga?
Just a little Merlin. Now the cutie. I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim. She was trying to forward down. She don't give a.
They ain't showing that, man.
For a burger, watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on vacation. We was on roll like tires. What we gon' I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, Mike. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Calm moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Calm moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No hold got STDs and shit.
On first down, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught outright by Graham. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer first down.
You didn't make no points, nigga.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Josh. DeTae got on Green Bay, right?
First down. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right?
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal.
Hey, bro, you ain't never go deer shooting, bro?
Stops just a few yards shy of midfield.
You ain't never go deer shooting, bro? Or that been 8 country?
They told us repeatedly
Yeah, like, you know,
earlier in the
like,
week in our
100.
meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is
No,
rated
but that's
higher than
how-
them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Back to
I
throw,
heard
Darnold.
you can cook your food or some shit.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Finding room inside the 40. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Then it's ha-ha Clinton Dix with a pick. And a return will stop right around the 25.
And that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Over here.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, come
And that is
on.
incomplete.
So they looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Run that ball, nigga.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, look
Trying
at
to get it to
that.
Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let's dissect what the Jets have done so far this year before they take over again on offense. They're 1-3. Of course, that Week 1 win everyone was so excited about because they blew away the Lions, but 3 straight defeats since, Charles.
Yeah, and the tough part for them is how do you operate against good defensive fronts? Miami's got some talent there. The Cleveland Browns better across the defensive front than maybe they get credit for. And Jacksonville, we know, is loaded there. Hard to move the ball. They struggled against the Jaguars. Just 178 total yards in the game, just 34 rush yards. So that means you got to throw it, and that means your rookie quarterback's under duress. He was sacked 3 times in the game.
And the result, only 12 points to Jacksonville's 31. Second down and 10. Darnold. A little dump off for Corral. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Darnold on first down. Going underneath for Crowell.
Oh!
And down
Boy, you
inside
lucky,
the
boy.
15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Detroit!
To throw on second down is Darnold. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. Now a handoff to Corral. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
You think that might be a better
Instead
way
of
to
your
go?
kicker, yeah. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down.
Had 2 drives from me a touchdown.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Go for it, nigga.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And Adams has it complete. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback. So they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Well, CD, a quick look back at Week 4 in the NFL. Not good for rookie QBs. They went 0 for 4. You had Rosen and Mayfield making their first starts, both close losses.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold took on Jacksonville, one of the better defenses in the league. That's a tough go, and obviously lost that game. And then how about Josh Allen going to Green Bay? The Packers wearing the throwback uniforms. He almost didn't have a chance in that one. That was a really difficult one. But you mentioned Rosen and Mayfield. Close losses, acquitted themselves pretty well overall, although Mayfield did turn it over 4 times in the game. But I like what we're seeing out of him. The one winner, though, is Lamar Jackson, but it doesn't go on his record. He wasn't the starting quarterback. Used a little bit in their game in their win over Pittsburgh.
Open man is Allison complete. They give him a gain of 37.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
58.
They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite this out, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Randall Cobb, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Crosby on now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field.
Big head, nigga, talk to me. Talk, nigga, you too quiet.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
Nah, but you wanted to talk before the game came on, nigga, talk.
On first down, it's Darnold, eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. Well, we have a...
Got a chance on shit, nigga. I'm tired, too. Tired of talking you and playing your stank ass. After this W, nigga, don't ask me to play no more.
Touch on a new program that's making its debut that's got a lot of people excited, Charles. It's the Madden 99 Club. Now, what that is, gives special recognition to those guys with an overall rating of 99. Of course, that's as good as it gets. So through a partnership with our friends at Nike, you're going to see custom, one-of-a-kind gold 99 Club cleats and gloves reserved for guys like Antonio Brown, Gronk, and Luke Kuechly.
And you and I were fortunate enough to get an early sneak peek at them. And I'll tell you, for my money, really cool thing that they're doing. Sharp, sharp look. And how cool would it be for those guys to be part of that exclusive club and have something that no one else in the league has that signifies them as 99s. That's pretty cool.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
Nigga, Trump on like damn one of receivers.
Incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now they are going for it. Darnold. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Nick Perry in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Run the ball, then throw the ball. All you can do.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Hey,
and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
26.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown.
You're up 14-0.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
You're up 14-0. You're up 14-0. You talking right?
Crosby on now to kick it away.
You're up 14-0. Y'all hear this, right?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Darnold down to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Darnold from the red zone now. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Isaiah Crowell taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Crosby on now to kick it away.
Need a touchdown for her. Let me get a touchdown before I win.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Only 22 seconds left.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation
make a touchdown,
if they decide
right?
to take a shot.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
22 seconds left. That's a good deal. Why not? You scared?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Mike Daniels. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Bro, you don't play Madden, nigga. Don't beat your ass in the play, you know. You tear that ass up every time I play, you know.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Play action. It's Darnold. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. A final shot before the break. Darnold into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kentrell Bryce picks it, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL Audio Sports.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you why they call me deep for the GOAT, man.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Andre Roberts now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
No gain,
and it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it.
This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 68 yards. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
All right, now look at 56.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa from 4 yards out. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will get him one closer.
He was up 14 zip, man. They don't want to hit 9.
Here's Myers now to kick it away.
Don't call me out no more. Don't say 9-2 no more, boy. No, that's a play no more, boy.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Put you to rest.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Avery Williamson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Looking deep down.
How you kill niggas.
Rodgers intercepted a third
Yo, brother, how you kill niggas out here, bro?
He
ain't touching no more.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
I'm going to show you why they call me a goat.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career until now. But he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
The Jets, nigga. You ass, nigga.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
You my dog, though. Hey, little baby, say you my dog. All right.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to hit one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Crowell. And he stopped immediately there. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Trey.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yeah, nigga, let me do this shit. You don't got to try. You did come.
And the blitz does come.
What the fuck?
And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They're going to go. It's Darnold. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tramon Williams there to break that one up. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? Go over on the bench right now feeling great.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up. Give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He's got He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Throw another pick, nigga. Throw another pick, disrespectful motherfucker. You a disrespectful ass nigga.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And now running right through it. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
This is how offensive coordinators earn their money. He thought he was ahead of the curve after 1st down.
Got 7 yards first down play, but then you get stuffed there on 2nd down, maybe just a yard out of it. Now your advantage is evaporated. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Hang on, right now.
It's caught. Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 58.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, now.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Avery Williamson in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Come back.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
That's what we do.
Darnold on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Clay Matthews coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Different in and out of traffic, boy.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 62 yards. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. It's caught by Crowell. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Mike Daniels in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Here's Darnold now on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Kenny Clark in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Gone!
Third and long, it's Darnold escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Myers able to knock it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense. All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. It's
caught
outright by Graham. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Hey, 626.
Now Rodgers, a free play. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
We are going.
Rodgers looking to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense. And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
Don't get quiet, man.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
You give me a good game. You give me a good game, baby.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. They tried to take a shot there on 2nd down, and that leaves him because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with the time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
Dancing to his left. This is Crowell on the catch. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know he like,
I guess at the very
all
least, they got
types
the
of shit
tackle
right
from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
He'll get it up the middle. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Here's Myers now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Packers get set to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. This is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Damn, Brett. Damn, bro, you my dog, bro. You want to talk to me like that? Why you so mean? Wait,
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set them up with a much more manageable third down. The Packers on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. When he's throwing football today, also surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Open man is Allison complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Got one more good play. Boy, make that baby your best play.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
Nigga threw a
crusher there as it's intercepted.
You should have kicked this field goal.
This will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Another touchdown.
They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happening?
When you start to write your novel, you start out with, it was a tale of two halves, weren't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Get there, Trey.
And incomplete.
Not today, dude.